Welcome to Reality, Michael. I'm your host, your name, and you know what time it is. It's all about that juicy reality TV gossip. Today, we've got some sizzling scoops that you won't want to miss, so hang tight. First up, Dancing with the Stars pro Daniella Karagach spills the tea on how late she and her fellow dancers find out if they're in the new season. You'll be shocked at how much prep goes into it. Meanwhile, Daniella and her hubby Pasha reveal which former partners they're still chit-chatting with. Spoiler alert, there are some wild stories from the last seasons, including Pasha's take on his most memorable partners. And next, we're diving into the excitement of Robert Irwin joining the DWTS lineup. Daniella believes he's set to steal the show, like his sister did, and will break down what makes him a must-watch. And finally, Peta Murgatroyd is ready to strut her stuff back on the dance floor after welcoming her third child. She shares the balancing act of motherhood and being a pro. Will she be back for season 34? So don't go anywhere. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you won't miss a single scoop. Let's roll the title card for our first story on Daniella and the DWTS casting secrets. Dancing with the Stars pros don't always have the inside track on when they're officially cast for the new season. And that's exactly what Daniella Karagach is revealing today. This matters because it sheds light on the surprising timeline and pressure these professional dancers face as they prepare for intense competition. As we wait for the full cast announcement for season 34 of DWTS, Daniella's insights might change how fans view the behind-the-scenes dynamics. In a recent interview with Cinema Blend, Daniella shared that pro dancers typically find out about their cast status only days before the announcement hits national television. "We usually learn about that like a few days before it's announced on Good Morning America," she explained. This means that those who dedicate their lives to the dance floor have only a small window to prepare physically and mentally. That pressure to stay in peak shape is no small feat. Daniella underscored the importance of being ready, saying, "We always try to go to the gym and just take care of ourselves, eat properly before the craziness starts, because you have to be healthy from within for the show. It's so taxing." Interestingly, she also highlighted the misconceptions surrounding the competitive atmosphere among the pros. A common belief is that the professionals are pitted against each other, fighting for their shot at glory. However, Daniella clarified, that's actually not how it goes at all. It's insane how much we support one another. As a married couple both competing on the show, Daniella and her husband Pasha Pashkov maintain that camaraderie extends to their fellow dancers as well. "If we ever need anything, always the first person I would ask is Pash, or vice versa." Daniella and Pasha have had their share of experiences with different celebrities, and in a recent joint interview, they revealed who they still keep in touch with and who stood out the most among their past partners. Pasha confessed, "We're in touch with everybody and we're lucky to have great partners." Daniella mentioned her connection with Nelly and even shared that NBA's Dwight Howard was at their house just weeks ago. In delightful detail, she described how they recently visited Ariana Madix's sandwich shop, but Pasha admitted he doesn't keep up with every partner, referencing his brief time with Carole Baskin. "Sometimes it's just interesting how some partners have really excelled," Daniella shared. For example, she reminisced about a man Schumpert who practiced tirelessly and genuinely loved the process. "He would be like, 'Can you send me the video of us practicing earlier on? I want to just make sure I have it before bed,'" she recalled. That level of dedication is what sets champions apart, and it wasn't just a man who had her raving. Pasha noted that Ariana Madix showcased the most rhythm out of all his partnerships. With each season, the pros develop unique relationships with their celebrity partners that go beyond the dance floor. Daniella fondly recalled how she had to adapt her choreography significantly when partnered with towering Dwight Howard. "I literally had to create a frame from scratch," she said, highlighting the challenges that arise when working with such diverse dancers. Fans have chimed in, expressing their support and excitement for Daniella and Pasha's stories. Many appreciate the close-knit community that resides within the craziness of reality TV. One fan tweeted, "I love how supportive these pros are of each other. Makes the show feel more like a family than a competition." Stick around, because just when you think the dance floor drama is over, we're diving into how Daniella and Pasha feel about their past experiences with their celebrity partners. Plus, wait until you hear what Daniella has to say about her potential return to the show. Dancing with the Stars pros Daniella Karagach and Pasha Pashkov are spilling some serious tea about their past celebrity partners, and fans will definitely want to hear this. Why does this matter? Because it shines a light on the behind-the-scenes relationships that develop during the competition, revealing how former partners are navigating their post-DWTS lives and the surprising ways they stay connected. In an exclusive interview with Reality Michael, Daniella and Pasha opened up about the not-so-glamorous side of their experiences with their past partners. "We're in touch with everybody, and we're lucky to have great partners," Pasha shared. The duo has formed lasting relationships with several celebrities they've danced with over the years, which is a refreshing take amid the cutthroat dance battles we often see on screen. For instance, Daniella admitted that she's still in contact with Nelly, who had a unique partnership with her back in season 28. "He's doing his own thing right now, but we have a good relationship," she said, hinting at the camaraderie they share beyond the glitz and glamour. Pasha also had some heartwarming stories to share, including a recent visit from NBA player Dwight Howard. "He was at our house a couple of weeks ago, and it was a blast," Pasha exclaimed. The couple jokes about how they had a fun time reminiscing about their time together on the show, but surprisingly, there are some partnerships that have left them less chatty. "Carol Baskin, I don't keep tabs on her," Pasha noted, referring to the wild dynamics during their season together. The conversation quickly pivoted back to the dance floor, with Daniella recounting how pro-heavy rehearsals lead to unexpected friendships. "You really bond with these people through something that is so stress-inducing," she explained. "We had to help each other overcome that competition mindset." Daniella shared a particularly memorable experience with Iman Shumpert, the former NBA player who shocked everyone when he won season 30. She said, "Iman took practicing seriously. He would text me, asking for videos of our practice sessions just to study more." This level of commitment from a partner less familiar with dance made a lasting impression on her. "You could tell he genuinely loved dance," she added, highlighting what made their time together special. Pasha chimed in with praises of his own regarding his partners, including a fun anecdote about working with Kate Flannery. "She was such a dark horse, you wouldn't expect her to excel, but every week she brought something new to the table." His face lit up with excitement as he talked about their dance routines. As these pros share stories of camaraderie, another interesting dynamic worth mentioning is how some celebrity partners exhibited a fear of the competitive nature of the show. Daniella humorously recalled Jason Mraz's experience, saying, "He thought we'd go home early in the competition and even booked a gig during week 3, which had me worried." But through it all, she recognized Mraz's talent and noted, "If he had more confidence, we could have taken it far." As fans tune in, many are captivated not just by the drama, but also by the way these pros navigate their emotional connections to their partners. A viewer tweeted, "These dancers really form a bond that I never expected. You can tell it's more than just a competition for them." Keep it locked, because just when you think the drama of celebrity partnerships ends here, we're delving into the next big casting news for DWTS. Plus, wait till you see how Daniella compares the charming Robert Irwin to former contestants. Get ready to dance, because we have some exciting news about the latest cast announcement for Dancing with the Stars. Why does this matter? Season 34 is heating up, and fans are buzzing over the inclusion of wildlife conservationist Robert Irwin, who is already generating a lot of excitement as he prepares to hit the dance floor. Daniella Karagach, a seasoned pro on the show, recently shared her thoughts about Robert's casting, and it's nothing short of enthusiastic. In an interview with People, she compared him to American gymnast Steven Nedorosik, who won fans over during his time on the show. "I think he's great. I think he's exactly like Steven," Daniella stated. "He's America's sweetheart. People loved Steven, he just won everyone's hearts, he's so kind. And I feel like Robert gives that same energy." That's high praise coming from a pro, especially considering how well Nedorosik did during his season. Robert's friendly demeanor and charitable spirit have set the stage for him to become a fan favorite, and Daniella believes that might just translate into his performance. "I think people are going to fall in love with him," she said. He's going to do well. Even if you're not the best dancer, if you're popular enough and people support you, you'll go really far. As the first contestant confirmed for the upcoming season, the anticipation around Robert is palpable, especially given that his sister, Bindi Irwin, previously won season 21. Many fans are already speculating whether he can follow in her footsteps. Daniella noted how important personality plays a role in the competition. It's not just about the dancing, she emphasized. It's about the connection to the audience. Social media has been abuzz with discussions about Robert's entry into the show. Fans started chiming in with excitement as soon as his casting was announced. One user tweeted, "If Robert dances half as good as he is kind, he's going to own that dance floor." Another commented, "Can't wait to see what he does with that big personality. He's so charming." The enthusiasm only continues to grow as whispers about possible competitors are running wild in the community. Names like Dylan Efron and Whitney Leavitt have been floated around, but nothing's confirmed yet. As we dig deeper into the drama, it's interesting to note that Daniella herself has a tough season ahead. Season 34 kicks off with heightened expectations as pro dancers must balance camaraderie and competition. Fans often view these relationships through a dramatic lens, noticing how alliances form and dissolve, and Robert's entry is poised to shake things up in ways we can't yet imagine. One fan expressed a mix of excitement and skepticism, saying, "What if Robert's kindness makes everyone want to team up with him? Is that fair?" That concern highlights the complicated dance of friendships and rivalries that unfolds each season as the stars vie not just for the Mirrorball trophy, but also for audience hearts. Keep it locked, because just when you think the drama ends, we're gearing up to explore Peta Murgatroyd's potential return to the dance floor. Plus, you won't want to miss her thoughts on balancing motherhood with the rigors of being a DWTS pro. What will she say about tackling yet another season? Peta Murgatroyd is eyeing a comeback on the Dancing with the Stars stage, and you won't want to miss the details. Why should you care? After welcoming her third child, Peta is ready to tackle the dance floor again, and her journey as a mother balancing career and family is relatable and inspiring for many fans. In an exclusive chat with Reality Michael, Peta opened up about her feelings toward returning to DWTS. "Right now, I do feel like I have a bit of a weight lifted off my shoulders," she explained, revealing how she's finally pushing through the challenges of the newborn stage. "I would say yes if they came to me and wanted me back. I love the show, I love what it's about. I love training people and teaching them how to dance." This enthusiastic affirmation creates buzz around her potential return, especially as fans reminisce about her iconic performances over the seasons. Peta shared that juggling motherhood and dance has not been easy, especially with 3 young kids underfoot. "It's extremely difficult," she admitted. "When I go to work, I have to go to work and think only of that. It's hard because my phone's buzzing with messages from my kids or the nanny." But this fierce dedication shows how committed Peta is not just to her craft, but to her family as well. Between managing an intense DWTS schedule and caring for her 3 boys, Shai, Rio, and baby Milan, Peta reflected on the work-life balance that many working mothers face, especially in competitive environments like DWTS. "I really have to dedicate that time for myself to be a part of that show again," she stated. "When that time is over, I'm back to full-time mom mode." This commitment is something that resonates deeply with fans, sparking discussions about the sacrifices mothers often make for their passions. During the interview, Peta mentioned that her husband, former DWTS pro Maxim CH Murkowski, can also play a role in determining her return. "If Max wants to go back too, we would probably have different schedules. I would maybe be a 9 to 1, he would be a 1 to 5. So we could tag team it like that," she noted, emphasizing the importance of support systems in their family life. As fans anticipate the potential return of Peta, social media is buzzing with excitement. One fan tweeted, "Peta is one of the best pros in DWTS history. I can't wait to see her back on the dance floor." Others have expressed mixed feelings, suggesting that returning to such a demanding environment after having a third child could be overwhelming. Interestingly, Peta hasn't shied away from discussing the emotional toll of balancing motherhood with such a demanding profession. "I wonder how I would do it," she mused. There's just so much that goes into being both a professional dancer and a mom. I do worry about leaving my kids to go to work. This candidness has garnered support from fans who appreciate her honesty about the challenges faced by working parents in competitive industries. Peta's journey back to the ballroom could also bring fresh storylines to the show, especially with new castmates joining the mix for season 34. DWTS has always thrived on personal stories and emotional arcs, and with Peta's blend of talent and relatable struggles, viewers are sure to tune in for her performances. Stick around, because just when you think this dance excitement is wrapping up, we're diving into a recap of the biggest moments from today's stories. Plus, you won't want to miss a look back at the ups and downs leading to this glorious DWTS comeback. What a wild ride we took today. Daniella revealed how close to the deadline DWTS pros find out their cast. Pasha shared his memorable moments with previous partners. Robert Irwin is confirmed to join the next season, and Peta is ready to conquer the dance floor again after welcoming her third child. If you enjoyed the Gossip Fest, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. We want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments and follow us on social media for even more reality goodness. And tomorrow, we'll dive into the latest scandal that's got the reality TV world buzzing. This is Reality Michael, signing off. Stay fabulous, Fame Fam.